Game time is here. Minute 33.
Yep, both teams are warming up. We have our next game here is St. Thomas Aquinas against Old Bridge. St. Thomas is the number 4 team. Old Bridge is number 5.
They've played each other already. They played early in the season. It was actually the first game of the season, and St. Thomas beat them 63-50.
Wow. Okay. So. And our officials for this game are George Bonus, Matthew Pagano, and Jeff Detilio. So those are going to be the guys calling the fouls and everything, keeping the action here. We'll see. Looks like we're ready to get started. They'll probably announce the lineups. We can tell you that now. St. Thomas Aquinas is going to start with number 5, Aiden Ure, number 11, Dan Jimmings, and number 15, Albino, I'm thinking Amawatu. Number 4, Aiden Carter, and I think number 1, Kedder Scott was their other starter. And then looks like for Old Bridge's starters is going to be number 23, Kirsch Patel, number 24, Brandon Medella, number 3, Mike Cavas, number 20, Victor Pizorbiora. Not sure how he's saying that one. And then we got number 35, Noah Bellabueno is going to be their starting 5. Looks like we're going to start here.
Yeah, we're ready to roll, looks like. And starting with the national anthem.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Piscataway High School for today's second quarterfinal game of the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament. Today's matchup features number 5 seed, Old Bridge High School versus number 4 seed, St. Thomas Aquinas. The winner of this game will play against the winner of the Woodbridge and Columbia game in the semifinal round, which will be held on Wednesday, February 19th at Monroe High School. The officials for today's game are George Banos, Matthew Pagano, and Jeff Patilla. Now, would everyone please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem?
Ready to roll.
I was just looking. St. Thomas only has 8 players. I mean, they get in foul trouble. This could be a problem. They're only bringing 8 players to the field, the court here. So.
Yeah, I mean, so I think STA's been having some issues this year. There was a report that the coach was suspended for the first 8 games, and then the school decided to terminate him before those 8 games were up. So he never took control over the team. So the assistant coaches are leading the way. So I don't know if that means they lost some players or what's going on.
Like I said, they only got 8 here.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, like I said, this could cause a problem if they get into foul trouble deep into the game. So we'll see what happens. But
yeah. What number is Aiden? So number 5. He's their leading scorer for St. Thomas. Number 2. There he goes, Aiden there. He leads them in points.
Yeah, he leads them in points.
364 points. Aiden Carter's out. So they got a lot of underclassmen too. So
right,
not too many
so
seniors.
far we've only had one senior come out. I mean, it looks like Aiden Irv so far is the only senior they've announced.
I mean, they got a 14-9 record, and just look at who they played.
And Old Bridge has a 14-9 record, so this should be a close game. So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to compare to the last game we just witnessed here, but we'll see what happens here.
You know, they've played Bayonne. They've played a couple out-of-state teams. They beat Joseph Metuchen. They beat Old Bridge.
That's a big game.
Yeah, they beat Monroe. They beat Old Bridge again for a second time. So they've played Monroe. They played Old Bridge twice, and they've beat them both times.
Okay, so.
I don't know what Saddle River Day is. They beat Metuchen twice, St. Joe's Metuchen. So that's always their rival.
Right.
They lost to Piscataway, lost to Colonia, which are the better two teams in the GMC. They lost to Paul the 5th, 6th. They lost to Linden, lost to Elizabeth. So it seems like they've played some stiff competition. They've lost to the better teams.
Yep. Here we go. The tips won by St. Thomas. So we'll see how they set the pace. Like I said, I think their only big concern would be foul trouble, only having, 3 guys on the bench. Right there. Oh, starts off. Number 4, Carter, sophomore, just starts off with the big 3-pointer.
Yeah. He's been playing. He's got 139 points on the year so far, so he's been playing.
Yeah, here we go. We'll see what we got here. Looks like St. Thomas playing like a zone defense here. Oh, looks like it. We're going to try to keep him outside the paint.
Old Bridge doesn't seem to have very much height.
Yeah, definitely shorter.
Their leading scorer is right here with the ball, number 23.
Okay.
Krish Patel.
Yeah. St. Thomas has got some big, tall guys. There we go. Big guy takes it inside. Number 3. Nice read. Mike Cavas puts it in for the.
Mike Cavas with a good move, left-hand finish.
So here we go. We'll see what happens.
STA has the ball. Probing outside, finds a guy in the zone.
Nice dish outside. There he goes.
3-pointer.
To the big senior. Number 5 puts it in.
Well, at least we figured out how he needs them in scoring. He's a 3-point threat.
Well, and it looks like St. Thomas, you see them. They don't have a problem shooting outside.
Yeah.
They don't really care if they can't work it inside. But it looks like Old Bridge tries to work it in a little bit here. Try to get the ball into the paint. But looks like Old Bridge wants to slow it down a little bit, set up their plays here. Looks like, yep.
Let's see what Linden is.
Definitely slow pace here for Old Bridge. They don't rush the game at all. Yeah, but here, this is where, the shot clock comes in, a difference in high school to college and pros. There you go, number 3 into the shot. Nope, dishes it off to the big guy inside, number 35, and he doesn't get it to drop.
That's Balbuena.
Yeah. Noah.
Trap.
Wow, big throw across the court here. And there they go. Patel's throwing up another 3.
That's Dan Jennings for STA, and so STA's taken 3 shots, 3 threes. They've all fallen. They're 3 for 3 from 3-pointer.
Wow. Well, it's either going to be a very high-scoring game, or they're eventually going to quit putting those in. Nice defense by STA there, and they moved the ball up court quick. Oh, nice defense there by Old Bridge to stop that quick shot inside.
I gotta say that STA right now looks a little more athletic and.
Yeah, they're quick.
They were up the court in a hurry.
Definitely pushing the pace to where you see Old Bridge slows it down. They're holding it down. Not sure what the official was calling there. Maybe jump on. Looks like STA is going to take it out of bounds here. Picked up his dribble a little quick there. So here we go. Yeah, St. Thomas they play in a little bit faster travel there.
A lot of travel.
Yeah.
Number, what was that? 11.
That was 11.
Jennings. Kid that just hit the 3-pointer on the baseline.
Yeah. But you'll notice the difference in the pace. Like Old Bridge definitely is going to take their time, set the plays up St. Thomas, like you said, they look like they're, much more physical runners, at faster pace.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Trying to feed it outside here. Gets it inside to the big guy. Outside shot. Oh, in and out.
Halfway down. Is that the big fella, Balbuena, with the shot?
Tried to throw that up.
So he's got a 3-pointer in his range. He
and St. Thomas down the court quick and a quick shot.
They missed their first 3. So they hit
first basket. That's the first one they've missed. Old Bridge with the 3, and they miss it. Rebound by number 11, Jennings.
20 with the
Takes
shot.
it all the way down the court for a basket by number 5. Aiden puts it in for 2. And Old Bridge is going to take a timeout. But what a difference in the pace between the two teams.
Yeah, STA, they got less kids, but they seem to be a little more. They seem to be better right now. They're a little more athletic. They got out on the break. They hit their, 4 out of their first 5 shots.
Yeah. I mean, and their pace is much faster. You see, when Old Bridge comes down, they're not in a hurry to shoot it. They try to work the ball around, try to work it in. St. Thomas gets down there. They get down 2 passes and they're ready to shoot the ball. So we'll see if that slows down as the game goes on, or if Old Bridge speeds up a little bit. We'll see whose team's going to play out here.
You thought St. Thomas Aquinas was undermanned and understaffed because they only brought like 8 kids here.
Yeah.
But there's 8 kids there's 5 on the court, 3 on the bench.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem that way.
No, right now it seems like, like I said, they're pretty fast paced. Old Bridge again pushes it outside, tries to set up the plays. They're going to take a nice shot outside.
Oh, big rebound. Oh,
and a
20
rebound.
come flying in.
20, number 20 come flying in for that rebound and didn't.
Preziporia.
Yeah. This now the first time I've seen St. Thomas actually slow the pace. This is
trap. This is their leading scorer.
Oh, and it's off the back of the rim. But here comes Old Bridge pushing the pace a little bit.
Again flying around.
They're gonna shoot it all the way around the rim.
Preziporia with
nice.
the rebound
He gets back there and misses the little bunny shot there.
Off the glass to the right, and he's there for the rebound and couldn't finish.
There you go, and now St. Thomas pushing the pace again. Oh, lucky on that pass there. That could have definitely been taken the other way.
Oh, a little ball fake.
Oh,
found
nice.
Somebody open on the baseline.
He drains it. Number 4 there.
Aiden Carter. He's got 6 points early.
Yeah.
2 3-pointers.
14-2 already. I mean, you can see St. Thomas is pushing the pace here. And he's out there for the 3, and he drains at number 3. There you go, Mike Covas. I think he's the only one that's got points for Old Bridge. He had the 2 points, and now that 3-point. He's their shooter right now. St. Thomas still kind of pushing the pace a little bit.
We got
and he's going to
foul on
the away from the ball.
Yeah, they had their big guy, number 15, on the block. Albion. I couldn't pronounce that if I was his teacher. But he was on the block, had the smaller number 24 on him for Old Bridge.
You definitely see the height difference. I mean, St. Thomas is.
Brandon Meadow.
Old Bridge has got a couple tall guys, but St. Thomas is all height. Quick inbound pass to number 5, That you said their number 1 point maker, and he draws the foul underneath the basket. That'll put him to the line, and the officials will tell him, nope, don't be standing there talking. Let's get this shot off.
Yeah.
So here we go now. Back to the free throw line. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
This makes or breaks the game again, like we saw in the last game. And there you go, puts the 2.
Aiden and he had 364 points going into this game, so he's got a good chance to get to 500 if they continue moving along
Absolutely.
here. I mean,
10-point
he's going to hit 400 in this GMC bracket if they move on.
There you go. It's an 11-point game early for St. Thomas.
16-5, 2:38 left in the first.
I think Old Bridge is going to have to push their pace up just to stay with St. Thomas, because St. Thomas they get down the court quick and they put the basket up quick. So that was number 1. Brady Meyer puts it in.
He ended up a good ball fake, got the guy up, off position, 1 dribble, back to a pull-up, good form, in control, legs under him, shoulder square. Hey, this kid here, Brandon,
that was
Jennings. He's
puts it in.
I think he's hit every shot he's taken.
And and like you say, here's the difference of how much time Oldbridge spends trying to get the ball in, compared to how quickly St. Thomas gets down there, 1-2 passes, and they
that's
shoot.
24 right there, Brandon Meadow with the shot. I mean, good move to the basket. He's no slouch. He's got 237 points as a senior this year coming into this game.
And that's Carter again. He goes in for 2 points. He finally decided the 3-point. He maybe put in 2 that time.
Yeah.
So he's hit every shot.
Big rebound and one.
And the foul. There you go.
Mike Kivas. Been super active around the glass.
Yeah, he has been. He's definitely
came flying in on that rebound, put back foul.
So put him to the line here, and we'll see what happens. It's a 10-point game right now.
Yeah. I got to tell you, Oldbridge got to find a way to get Krish Patel in the game. He's a senior with 353 points on the year. They need to get him involved. We got a line violation here. On Dan Jennings.
Yeah, that'll put them back in.
Give number 3 another shot. Kivas another shot here.
Yeah. And he missed the one, so we'll see if he can make up for that. Got to take your time here with the shots. And he put it in, so they gave him that 1 point, which, you know what? That lane violation cost him a point.
They need it. So Oldbridge wants to stay in this game. They need it. So.
And here, like I said, St. Thomas, this is like the longest they've been down on that end of the court. Usually it's a couple passes, and they go into the shot, and they're ready to go, And tried to dish that inside, but nice play by 15 to get it back to his player, and that was
Mr. Aiden
puts it in.
You can see why he leads them in scoring. He finds his way around the basket. He's made his shots. Minute left in this first quarter. All STA.
Absolutely. I mean, it's
There's a good-looking ball movement. Good shot.
Nice shot. That's Patel. That's who they needed to get in there, leading
Senior
scorer.
guard. Yeah. Good shot. Good ball movement. Good shot. Well done.
You see the difference of the pace. St. Thomas is still trying to stay as fast as they were, but it's slowed. And he misses it. Nice shot inside.
Good control. Good pull through. 15. Beyond. Good shot. Just missed.
Yeah, just rolled around there. So we'll see what happens now. Once again, Oldbridge slowing the pace down. Nice defense there by number 11, though, Dan Jennings.
I might need Mr. Balbuena to shoot that ball.
Yeah, he should have. He was right there, and he tried to be, unselfish and feed it. You got Patel brings it in. And
that's that Brandon.
Now all the way across the court to
Krish Patel.
Yep, to Patel, back to number 1,
Brady Meyer.
Number 2 goes up for the block, but he gets called.
Yeah, I think he got a clean block at the top, and then he ended up hitting him in the arm on the way down.
And like you said, this is where they're going to have to watch it, because this fouls may be a problem for St. Thomas because of only having the 8 guys there.
Yeah.
So
but they're not in trouble, so they're okay.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. So we'll see what happens here.
That's only their second foul in the quarter.
Right,
so.
right. But the problem is both of those fouls are on the same guy.
Oh.
So that's the problem there. Zymir Weaver, the freshman, has already picked up the 2 fouls. And like you say, this is, but they have to watch it. There you go. Puts it in, though.
No, agreed.
That's going to be their problem
this
here.
Kid Scott hasn't played yet.
No, I didn't see.
He had 117 points.
And I haven't seen him
freshman
come
off the bench.
Yeah, well, speak of him, looks like he's checking in now to make his way into the game.
There you go.
So, see what happens here. So now we'll see. I mean, St. Thomas is definitely, their pace is a lot faster than Oldbridge's pace here. And I think that might be the factor coming down to the end of the game here.
Yeah.
If they can keep that pace, that's going to be
kids. They have some kids with a little bounce and they're a little quicker, a little faster.
Right.
Yeah, your point. Oldbridge has got to work a little harder to get the shot they want, where maybe STA gets away with their athleticism.
Right. I mean, you see them; they're throwing it up from just about anywhere on the court and going in.
Kids can shoot.
They started out with 3 3-pointers and put them 1, 2, 3 right in, and then on to the next. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
Make our way into the. All right, we started the. Wow, that was a quick first quarter. Ended it was a 23-16.
So there were no fouls. There were really no timeouts.
Right. They played a quick 8 minutes, so we'll start the second quarter, 8 minutes. But the score, St. Thomas Aquinas 23, and the Old Bridge has 16. So we'll see what happens here.
I gotta say, this game started probably right on time, right? It's only 12:20 now, and 1 quarter.
Even going into the OT for the first game, we're still doing pretty good here.
Yeah.
All right, so now you see that number 1, Kendra Scott, the one you said was one of their big scorers at 177 points. He's in on the second quarter here. See what happens now. Old Bridge looks like they're trying to go a little bit faster here. Still passing it around the top of the key here, looking for that inside person.
I mean, so they got it down to 7, so they want to keep it here and get it back in here.
Get it too far.
Make it 5 here is good. It's great for their confidence.
Yeah, get it into a 2-possession game would definitely be what they need. But boy, I mean, they take a lot of time off the clock down here with the moving the ball around.
Yeah.
Like you said, they.
Oh, good pass by the big guy.
And he tried to bounce it off him, but here they go now. Number 4 down there.
I got to tell you, they have no answer for that.
No.
So there's a kid, number 4, running down the court, getting to the basket there. And, Balbuena, he's in a tough spot there. He's, he probably can't get off the ground as well as number 4 does, Aiden Carter.
Yeah,
so
we'll put Carter. That's the first basket Carter's missed, but they'll put him at the line, see if he can make up for that. Nope. Here we go with the free throw line. He's, you got to put these ones in. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Here we go with the next shot up.
I really like the pass from Balbuena. I felt like the kid got held down here.
Yeah.
Little jersey grab, it seemed like that kind of threw him off the pass there. But, hey, no call. Here we go. Old Bridge with the ball. 24, Mr. Meyer, right?
Yep. Man.
I'm sorry. Metal. Brandon Metal. There you go.
Patel at the top of the key. He's their big scorer.
Oh, good.
He goes right
move
to the basket, but 3 St. Thomas guys in under the basket.
Yeah, tries to sneak it by them with the little quick layup, but didn't go in. Dan Jennings.
With a little hustle
big
and
rebound by Balbuena, pushing the ball up court.
Now this is the first time Old Bridge is going to push it down the court.
Oh, Kivas in the air again.
Yeah,
good pass. Lefty layup missed. Oh, Meyer.
Old Bridge missing those little, bunny shots as they call them. He's going to kill.
Meyer has 237 points on the year, so he usually puts the ball in the basket. He missed a couple chippies there.
Yeah, and that was Aiden the top scorer for St. Thomas, throws in another 3.
That's one of those things that we talk about the STA's athleticism. They make those baskets a lot harder just getting up in the air and contesting.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you're down. It's a 9-point game here. Old Bridge can't let it get too far out of their hands. And there, that's the defense. The defense right there caused that turnover. Patel went down, didn't know what to do, threw the ball.
Yeah, so I wonder, about Bo there. The kid's playing off him. He's got a shot there. He shot a 3 earlier,
right.
Halfway in, halfway down. He's wearing Kevin Durant's number, so
he's got to do something.
I gotta think he likes to let it go. You know what I mean?
You think,
Good pass by
nice
Patel. And one for Kivas.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul there on Scott.
Yeah, Kador Scott with the foul.
And we'll see what happens with the fouls here for St. Thomas. Like you say, they're going to have to be careful on it. It's like. See what happens here.
I tell you, Old Bridge doesn't look phased. They've taken a couple punches. They gotta put these free throws in, though.
Right, and like you say, not only the free throws, but how many little bunny shots inside have they missed? And there you go, number 11, Jennings puts another 3.
Hey, the kid can shoot.
Oh yeah, but the problem is, Old Bridge is getting inside, and they're missing those little inside shots. It should be an honest, shot. Patel misses his 3, gets his own rebound, and comes back and puts it in for 2.
Throws a little teardrop up off the glass. Pretty shot. Good follow.
Absolutely. Followed himself through. And there's Irv throwing up 3, but it's
looks like
short.
It got blocked.
Yep.
Bueno on the break again. And one. No foul, no bucket.
No bucket.
And they're going to get it. STA's going to get an easy one on the other side.
Oh,
no.
And he misses it.
He misses it. And who else? Kivas.
But throws it back into STA, and STA is going to go up.
So cardinal mistake of any, don't ever save it on the other team's side of the court.
Yeah, let it go out.
Let it go out of bounds.
But again, it's showing you, you're seeing again, Old Bridge is missing those little inside shots where they, that's what's killing them right now. It's a 10-point game.
I mean, and like Kivas playing his game, right? You've already seen him pick up a couple offensive rebounds. He hasn't put back, maybe missed one, but he's been super active. He makes a great play there. He's trying to make a play for his team and save the ball, and then it bites him in the rear.
Right. Yeah. And like you say, they come down here, they work it in, they get those good inside things, and they're just not putting those shots in. And those shots are what's going to kill them because, honestly, St. Thomas, they can go down the court. They're throwing it up from 3 anywhere on the court and draining them, know? So.
No, agreed. Oh, we got a missed free throw.
Yeah.
Hey, Balbuena with the ball again.
There he is.
They like the big guy with the ball.
But like you said, he's very unselfish, and he's got to start being a little more selfish, like you said.
Hey,
there you go, number 5. That's going to drain that.
I tell you, I thought maybe his foot was on the line. But that's all right. Old Bridge needs it.
Cam
Ref was right.
That.
Official was right there.
Yeah. And wow.
Number 4, Aiden Carter, swooping to the hoop, but there's a foul call.
Offensive, and now that's the thing. That's going to be if they're calling that. I think that's like. They're saying it's his first foul, which is good, because you have to watch it.
A made basket would go a long way for Old Bridge right here.
Right, absolutely. They need something here. And there he is. And again, being unselfish, throws it up.
A little hard.
But
good
rebound,
box out by STA. Out on the break. He finishes.
He takes it down. Nothing to it right there, And it looks like that's what St. Thomas's game is. Their game is tough on the defensive boards, and then they always have that fast break.
I mean, to your point, though, Old Bridge has gotten shots.
Yes.
So they've gotten good shots. They just haven't hit any.
They just haven't gotten them to go in. Like I said, how many did they have inside there that just aren't dropping? Yeah. We'll see what happens now at the line with your big guy here. This is your guy. Yeah. And he's going to put that one in. Rattles around.
He's had a pretty good game. He doesn't get off the ground. He's maybe not as athletic as everybody else, some of the other players on the court. But they trust him. He has the ball in his hands.
And
he's made a couple really good passes.
Yeah.
And if he gets 2 here, he's got 2. He made the big guy get the foul.
Yep.
I mean, Old Bridge missed a ton of shots.
Oh yeah, that's what's killing them. They're getting, like you say, those little inside shots, and they're just not putting them in. You can't leave this guy outside.
No.
Oh, nope.
Balbuena with the rebound.
I mean, he's a big body. He definitely is a big body, and they're going to trap him because they know.
3-pointer up, and it's good. Number 5.
Drains it. That's a Cam Glivadina, I think is how they're saying it, but that was a nice drain for him. I mean, they're bringing it back in, 6 points here, so we'll see what happens. St. Thomas slowing it down a little bit here, but they don't have a problem. If it's outside, they'll take the shot, just like that. Er's going to take it for the 3-point.
I mean, you got to stay down if you're out there. Stay down, sit on your butt.
Yeah.
Your knees, and you can't go. It's just a ball fake. Ball fake. One dribble.
35 is going to come in. Oh.
Shot went up.
He's going to take the foul, but once again, it's those shots are not dropping for Old Bridge.
Well, you can't trade 2 for 1.
Right. Absolutely.
Especially when you're down.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but you see the difference. Like St. Thomas, they don't care where they're at on the court. They're going to throw it up.
Yeah.
Old Bridge is trying to get it inside, but they're not getting them to fall. There's where the problem is. And like you said, Old Bridge doesn't seem to defend them on the outside. I mean, at some point they're going to have to start defending these guys on the outside because I don't think there's one of them that can shoot it from that side.
And even these guys, who's shooting them, and you're still not defending it.
Right. Absolutely.
Kivas with the rebound. Another nice rebound for Kivas.
Yeah. And I hear that now Old Bridge trying to set up their play to get it inside.
We got a new player on the
new
court.
guy in the court. Looks like it's number 10 there, Jalen Jones.
All right, Jalen Jones. Kick it.
Outside,
Balbuena lets it go. Hey, good looking shot though.
Nice
So it's
shot
definitely in his
ball.
repertoire. He's taken
absolutely.
He's missed both though. But you got to shoot that in high school. You're wide open. You're not going to get a better shot than that.
Yeah, and like you say, they're not having any luck inside. You might as well give it a shot outside, see what you can do, because they need to do something. And like you say, Old Bridge is starting to defend a little bit more.
Yeah, 2 minutes into to halftime.
Oh, nice play by number 4 there to keep that alive. A nice block, and then able to get it back in.
Block, save it back in, get out on the break. They missed, but they're going the other way. Old Bridge still fighting, still hanging around.
Yep, they're trying to stay in this. They don't want to go in the halftime in double digits under, Cut it to a single digit,
back him down,
and that's what they want to go in at.
Back him down.
Minute left here in the first
Goes
half.
the pick. See if we get a switch.
Nice little screen there by 35. Old Bridge working the clock. Like I said, they don't want to go in at halftime double digit down.
Balbuena to Cam. Cam's going to let it fly again. It's short. Kivas with the rebound.
Nice rebound.
I didn't even have to see his number. You knew who it was.
Yeah, he had to come in.
Yeah, he came flying in. He's done a great job rebounding the ball for Old Bridge.
Oh, there he goes. He's going to take it from but look at that. Takes the shot, follows it, gets his own rebound to put it in.
You got to, every good defensive possession has to end with a rebound.
Yeah.
So they played good D. They got a shot. It missed. They have to rebound their ball to stay in this game.
Right, and like you said right now, Old Bridge wants to work the clock down, get down. They don't want to go in with a double digit down.
No.
They're going to work for the last shot here, at least try to go in with the single digits, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And here we go. This is the shot clock business that, high school doesn't have, so they can run the clock. And
Balbuena with the smile on his face.
Here we go now, down to 14, 13, 12.
They're going to take the last shot. They're tired.
Yep. Patel's not out there. He's supposed to be their big shotter, but 35's going to take it inside. Nice. Very nice play.
Baseline.
And, St. Thomas is just going to let the clock run out.
St. Thomas thinks they traveled on. It took an extra step.
But you know what? They'll go in at half with an 8-point lead. It's definitely a
better
difference.
than 10.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. They wanted a single-digit lead, and that's what they'll do. They'll go in, talk it over, and we'll see what happens.
Agreed.
We're back into it, 38-30, St. Thomas. We'll see if they can keep that pace up for the whole second half. It was a quick first half, though. No timeouts, nothing in that first quarter. It blew by. A little bit of fouls and a few things
We're
in the
in
second.
a 40-minute ball game right now, so
these guys are on pace
to
finish quick. But and like I said, St. Thomas's pace is definitely see if they can keep it up. They haven't got themselves into foul trouble, which what we were talking about at the beginning of the game, only having 8 players.
Yeah.
So I guess they're prepared. So here we go. We'll start the second half.
They play a lot of zones, so they don't get themselves in trouble. I don't know if they're going to be in a position in this game that they have to play man.
Right.
Doesn't seem that way, but we'll find out.
Here we go. We're back to starting now. St. Thomas. Looks like both original lineups, starting lineups are back out there.
Old Bridge starts in the man.
Yeah. St. Thomas right off the bat starts shooting, but nice rebound by
Dan Jennings.
And he goes back up.
Another rebound.
And
Good
he's
spin.
back for another rebound. And finally gets one to roll.
A little put-back layup off the spin move, off the rebounds. That's St. Thomas Aquinas being active and being more athletic. Couple, just touching the ball, and they ended up with it.
Like you said, they definitely smothered the boards. As soon as that ball goes up, you see them like right there. There's 3 of them underneath the basket.
And
that was
Brandon
nice shot.
Meadow again, senior guard. A good-looking shot from about 8 feet or less.
Yep. Here comes the pace again. It looks like St. Thomas is going to keep the pace up.
Big pick.
Oh, tries to feed it inside, but doesn't. And the big guy tries to dive for it.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty tough pass to try to get it in there. The big guy. You can see they were trying to get the big guy off the pick.
Right.
He was open for a second. Then if he would have lobbed it to him, I feel like he had a better chance. He tried to do like a laser beam line drive,
Right.
but
Tried to do it. Nice. That
That
was
is a
nice.
nice
and,
looking play.
and here it is. This is what Old Bridge is. That's what's killing them. They're not getting those little easy inside shots.
Yeah.
They're missing those. You know.
I mean, this number 11, Dan Jennings. I mean, even that play, he gets beat to the basket, but then he makes a good contest on the shot.
Absolutely.
And then Chris Patel has to throw up a tougher shot than he wanted to.
Right.
Then he got dinged for the foul, but I mean, they made it harder than it had to be.
Right. Chavez puts in the first one.
Oh, we got a substitution alert for STA, number
Wow.
0.
Number 0, Dominic Hanzoviskis.
Yo, you try that again.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's happening. Well, that's the third foul on number 2.
Whisk.
So here's where now foul trouble may come in on St. Thomas. So they got to bring out the big guy because he's got 3 fouls already.
Yeah, and they're only up 7, so.
Right. Oh, Jennings keeps that alive.
Yeah, to Jennings to
nobody in there to rebound.
They're a good guard duo. They know where each other are. They communicate well, and they've had probably about the same amount of shots.
Yep. Nice block out by the substitute there, number 0 coming in.
That's a travel. Hey, Chris Patel's having a tough time considering he's the leading scorer.
Yeah.
Is it Kirsch Patel? It looks like Kirsch Patel, not Kish
Yeah,
Patel.
he's not even out on the court right now. You know, when you're thinking about it. Oh, yeah, he is. I'm sorry. Number 23 is down there.
Yeah, we got a French fry alert. This guy brought his French fries in. He's gotten hungry.
A little snack.
All right. So medal with the ball to Bueno.
Yeah.
Bueno. I messed that up again. Balbuena, 35 with Durant's number.
He's going to dish
He's a
it outside.
pass first kind of guy, which you always like.
Yeah, he's very unselfish with the ball. As big as he is and he gets in there, he probably could have taken that to the hoop and finished it.
And I got to think that, he's got he's 8-10 feet from the basket. It's a pretty good shot. You want to maybe put his body on somebody and
he's a
get
big
that
boy.
shot up.
Right, absolutely. There, Chavez shoots it back out there.
That's a good pass out. A little strong. With the rebound. Out on the break.
Little miscommunication there. Almost gave it up, but Jennings saved it there. Number 35 tipped it out, so that'll be St. Thomas's ball.
Yeah, Balbuena end up getting a deflection to go out of bounds there.
And there we go. Now St. Thomas puts it right back in. Number 4 goes up, misses it. Nice rebound by Chavez, though.
Yeah, I love Chavez. That's my guy.
Yeah, he's definitely puts himself in there.
Oh, Myers.
And here you go. This is what's killing him.
Metal with a good shot.
Oh, that was a tough deflection there.
I wouldn't call it travel here, but no, St. Thomas Aquinas wants a timeout, and they get it.
They do. And you hate to say they wasted it, but you had to take it there. But
7-point game still with 5:24, and St. Thomas still with the lead.
And honestly, what's killing Old Bridge, I think they'd be in it if a couple of those little inside shots, those easy shots that they're missing inside.
That one down there by Meadow, he got a pretty good shot up, and it's halfway down, and it could be a 5 or 4-point ball game.
Right.
We're having a different conversation,
Absolutely. They get inside, but they got to make those easy little, they call them the little bunny shots. You got to put those in.
That's
and
right.
They're not. And, I see a difference in St. Thomas's shooting, though. When they started this game, they came lights out, shooting three. Now they're working it around a little bit more. But we'll see what happens here. We're going to start with...
I tell you, they work out. I don't see anybody grabbing their shorts. They don't
Looks like they're all still pretty much into it here. St. Thomas is going to start underneath the baseline here. A little pass inside. Jennings is going to take it right back. This guy can shoot. You got to definitely defend him. A little shot inside for number 15. Nice pass. Well, and that's what's killing Old Bridge. Those little shots like that St. Thomas is putting in, Old Bridge is getting them.
Yeah.
They're just not putting it in the hoop. It's rimming around, coming out, bouncing out. They start making those, like you say, it's definitely a different game.
Some of their better scorers aren't scoring either. So the Old Bridge's difference with Old Bridge is, the Kirsch Patel, they need to score, and they cannot get much. Meanwhile, Dan Jennings gets whatever he wants.
Exactly. And look at that. Number 4 puts it right back up.
Aiden
Carter.
And Old Bridge needs a
Puts it right
timeout.
back up,
They
yeah.
need a timeout. They can't. This game's gonna get away from
11
them.
points now. They came out at half only down by 9 or 8, wasn't it? Single digit. And now, they're down by double digits again. It's a 12-point game here.
So Old Bridge's star players, it's kind of disappeared. We haven't got much from Chris Patel. He had a couple of shots in the first half. Brandon Meadow, which scored 237 points in this year alone, he's gotten some really good looks, and they haven't fallen.
Right.
And then I don't know where Victor Perziporia has been as a sophomore. He's got 248 points on the year, and we haven't even called his name much.
No.
So they need to put the ball in the basket if they want to stay in this game.
Right, and I don't know that you can't say it's all St. Thomas Aquinas' defense.
Yeah.
Old Bridge is missing easy little shots that they should be putting in.
They've definitely missed some shots near the basket that they want back for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see. We got 4 minutes left in the third.
Yep.
We'll see what happens here.
This is a big 4 minutes for Old Bridge. Is a good
Right.
timeout. These 4 minutes will make or break you. You're either going to cut it to 6 or 5, or you're going to be down 14 or 15, and that's not going to help.
Yeah, and trying to go into the fourth quarter with that kind of a deficit definitely is not conducive to winning this game.
No.
They definitely, like you say, they got to cut it down to a single digit.
Yeah. And St. Thomas is probably, overall the better team, right? So
Right.
you got to play your best basketball to beat the better team.
Right.
And that's not happening right now.
No, and like you say, you absolutely see that
And
they're getting those inside looks, but they're not putting them in.
They ran a play there for Kirsch Patel to try to get a shot up, and STA closed it down
Well,
pretty
and
good.
now there you go.
Yeah,
Valbueno finally putting his weight into it, going in, and he gets the shot.
Yeah.
And like you said, he may just need to start doing that more often.
Yeah.
He's very unselfish. He passes a lot, but he's inside like that. You got the big body.
Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah.
Push yourself in and take that
No,
shot.
I agree. And it wasn't an easy shot, but he
No.
found the shot, and it went in. And he
Absolutely.
he could do a better job of what we saw in the first game, with the bigger, stronger forward.
Right.
Put the pressure on the D with your body to make them foul you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think sometimes Valbueno lets him off the hook a little bit,
Right.
where he can put the pressure on them.
And he hasn't sat the bench once. He's
No,
been in
and
the
it
entire
doesn't.
game.
It doesn't seem tired.
No, and but like you say, he's a big boy. He's got to use that body to get what he wants, because what he just did down there was definitely what he should do more often.
Yep.
Because they're not going to contest him. There's nobody on the court as big as him. And he goes in, he'll get it. And there's Jennings, and he's going to put it up. And St. Thomas Aquinas
lost it.
for the rebound. This number 15, oh,
I got to tell you something. Number 15's height's beginning to wear on Old
Yeah.
Bridge a little bit. He's got everybody by a couple inches, but
and he
not only
slips.
does he have him by a couple inches, he jumps. He's a little
Yeah.
more athletic than Valbueno, so he's giving him fits.
And there was Valbueno doing what we've been saying. Take it to the hoop, and he did, and he slipped on the floor, a little water, and he got the travel. But this first time we've seen him come out. They just kind of finally give him a little break there.
Yeah, he might be sitting to the fourth. They're going to need him if they're going to be in this
Yeah,
game.
give him some rest, make sure he's ready to go.
Tip.
Oh, a nice little try by Jennings to push that out to his player.
Yeah, right.
And it's a turnover, and they're going to leave number 4.
Is it going to be a dunk? Oh, he missed
and
the
he
dunk.
misses this
You've seen
one.
that coming.
Yeah, he was ahead of himself there.
There's a bump by Dan Jennings.
Yeah.
Dan Jennings is a really good basketball. Really smart, like you were saying before, just trying to tip that ball out.
Yeah.
Trying to get that,
Stays
keep it active. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely stays active.
He's actually missed a couple shots in this half compared to
Yeah.
the first half. But he's still, you can tell he's a very intelligent basketball player.
Right. He sees the whole court.
Yeah.
He knows where his teammates are. And I'm sure Aiden Carter wants to take that slam back. He was a little
maybe.
overconfident.
Yeah.
Hit the back of the rim, but
Yeah.
it
I tell you, he
hurt him.
didn't get up as high as he thought he did. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
And there you go, Jennings right there, like you said, coming all the way across the court and draws the foul to try to block that shot.
Obridge coach wants them to drive and kick. If you didn't hear that, I mean, he wants them to drive and kick.
Drive, yeah. Well, now that's 2 on Jennings, so that's another one we got to kind of watch.
Here's the kid that we were talking about, the Victor Poria.
Yep, and he puts it in.
Yeah, we need him to score. I mean, he's got 248 points coming into this game. He's their second leading scorer.
There you go.
And Obridge needs him.
He put in his first one, so let's see if he does on his second. And he misses it. And that's it. And the big rebound there by Carter. Going to push it up. I mean, but it seems like these guys, St. Thomas has good mat awareness. They have good team court awareness. They know where their teammates are. They know how to get the ball around quick.
I gotta tell you, that's a good pass by Dan Jennings. I mean, he drops it to his big fella. He's got the guy on his back, and then Aiden Carter does a good job pump faking, getting the guy up in the air, and with his length, puts the guy in a tough spot.
Right. I mean, that's what I said. These guys, their court awareness is unbelievable. They know where their teammates are at all times. Tipping the ball this way, pushing it that way, And Carter puts in both of them, keeping it, it's a 10-point game still. A little over 2.5 left in the third. 10 points is, they got to get it down to a single digit before they go into the fourth here.
Yeah, and they're still in it. So, 10's
definitely.
not terrible. I mean, a basket here and maybe a 7 or 6 point game into the fourth would be great.
That's what, and that's what they want. Let's get it down to a single digit.
Here's our guy, Kivas. Here's a push.
And he drives in.
And this is going to put him on the line.
Yeah.
So this is good for Obridge. If they hit their free throws, they could be in this game here.
Right, start pulling down, the spread here, getting them into a single digits, but it looks like they're gonna put Balbueno back in.
Yeah, I thought he would sit into the fourth, but he's back.
There you go, and the free throw's gonna definitely help there. And they're gonna bring in Tristan Harvey for St. Thomas. Going to bring out Albano. He's
had a good game. He's been active. Bueno, he's been active. He's been rebounding. His height is definitely a problem for Obridge.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So Cavas is going to come out, and Balbueno is going to come back in. Looks like St. Thomas is giving some of their bigger guys a break out there, giving them a little rest. He's got some of their big tall guys.
For Tristan Harvey, he should make the best out of him.
Yep.
One more pass.
It was on the line. He picked it up off the line. So, 23-0 for St. Thomas are not their starters, and like we said, they only brought 8 players. So these 2 guys, probably freshmen, just coming in, but it's giving their big guys a rest, and that's what they need going into the fourth. We got 2 minutes left in the third. Going to feed it inside.
Obridge started doubling Jennings. So.
Yeah, because he's their shooter. You got to. When he gets it, he's going to throw it up, and he's made it 90% of the time here. Yeah, Jennings is definitely getting double teamed, and that's Scott. Oh, and he loses it off the dribble there. And this is. That's going to be. And here's going to be an issue. Now, this is the third on Jennings, if that's who he's calling it.
I don't know if that's on Jennings. I want to say they called the swipe on 0.
Let's see what
no, they called it on 11. That's number 3. You're right.
That's number 3 on him. And like you said, this could be a problem for.
Bench warning on the coach.
We had a bench warning on the coach. Not sure what happened. Was it on the coach or was it on one of the players?
Nobody likes to call. Somebody doesn't like.
And this is a problem. Obridge not making these simple, easy shots, and it's really, really going to come back to haunt them if they can't start putting these in.
Well,
I'm not sure what happened on the bench for that warning, but I mean, the official all the way across the court came over and made the call. So he must have saw something we didn't.
Yeah, I don't know if it was, I think he's just warning the coach or...
Yeah, something. He definitely gave a warning to
But I don't know. I thought it was on the substitution, it felt like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was.
I didn't hear anything from the coach. I don't know. Here comes the
They're
trap of
definitely
Jennings
double
again.
teaming Jennings
And there's
these guys.
Harvey.
Oh, and he's going to put it in, number
there you
23,
go.
Harvey.
Tristan Harvey. He's like,
Yeah.
I tell you, make the best of his minutes here.
Yeah, come off the bench, and you're going to do what you got to
And
do.
we got a delay of game warning, it looks like. Somebody touched the ball after the shot.
Oh, okay. Looks Oldbridge is going to substitute back. Oh, Cavis is coming back in. He's their big guy. They need him in, Mike Cavis. And
Yeah.
number 1, Meyer, who's got the ball here. So we'll see what happens here now.
Here comes Kirsch.
You got a minute, a little over a minute.
Yeah, Balbueno's back. My man Balbueno, he's 24.
Yeah,
Mr.
back in there.
Medal.
There's Patel.
There's Kirsch. Let it
and
fly.
There he sinks it.
And
Maybe
there's
he's
a
starting
shot.
to come alive now,
Yeah.
you know?
Hey, with 55 seconds left in the third,
Yeah.
it's only a 6-point ball game.
6.2 possession,
And
that's
quite
it.
frankly, St. Thomas hasn't got a made basket in a minute.
No, they definitely have slowed down their shooting.
And I
in
gotta
the
say,
second.
so, got called for the trip here, and it was a good idea. Trying to steal it from the big guy as he dribbled, just got caught up with his feet.
Right. I mean, like I say, it's a 2-possession game. St. Thomas definitely has not kept up the shooting pace that they had in the first half. And, you know, it may come back to bite them here, but we'll see what happens. You know, it looks like, you know, Oldbridge is starting to come alive with their shots a little bit more.
So they sit in Jennings here. They give him a breath.
Yes.
But so Oldbridge started double teaming
Jennings, yeah.
Jennings.
Oh, nice return. Late.
and that's kind of stalled the offense a little bit. So give Oldbridge credit for that.
Right, absolutely. They figured out. I mean, because we said in the first half, every time he got the ball and he shot it, it was going in.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, he's just shooting lights out.
it's also gonna force St. Thomas Aquinas to do something else here
Right.
with Jennings on the bench. So
Right.
it served its purpose.
Absolutely.
And then they'll get a game plan in the fourth.
Oh, there he is,
what a
Balbueno.
good shot.
Finally doing what he should have been doing
Yeah.
all along.
Yeah,
Going
we
right
like
to
that.
the hoop. Yeah.
We like that, putting the pressure on them. Hey, the bigs have played good in this game. Bueno's played well, and Albion, Amektov.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played really well. The big guy for STA. So the bigs have played well.
And you know, now here we're at a 6-point game going into the final quarter here.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But, you know, if anything's an indicator, that third quarter definitely went towards Oldbridge.
Yeah.
They definitely,
I think
mean, they were
Oldbridge won their
down
first
big.
quarter.
Yeah, they were down big, but even though they're
Yeah.
down, they definitely have done what they needed to come back into this game.
No, I agree with you. I think they started double teaming Jennings. They started doing something different. You know, that game we called a week ago, we were saying how Monroe needed to do something different to change the game.
Right.
Oldbridge is doing, at least giving it a shot, right? They said, hey, let's trap Jennings. Let's make somebody else beat us. Mr. Aiden hasn't scored in a little while. And have somebody else beat us.
Right.
You know, and credit to SBA that, you know, Aiden Carter made a basket and so did Albion. So they made a couple. That's what you want, somebody else to beat you than your stars.
Right. You got to get someone
They
else.
got a
in there.
couple superstar guards that can put the basket, make one of the bigs beat you. And at least you're not giving up the three anymore.
Right, exactly. Because at the beginning, St. Thomas they were lights out with the 3 points.
Yeah. You're
They
not
were
giving
just-
up the
yeah.
three. You've taken the three ball out of Jennings. And if hurts one, you know, I guess you're going to live and die with that. But you're going to make the other guys beat you.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, and we'll see what happens. Like,
Right here.
Bueno is finally, you know, like you said, using his body going in. Patel trying to get him back in there, shoots it up short. Thomas is going to, all the way down. Oh, nice follow-up there. That was beautiful follow-up. You know, they run the fast break. 4 goes down, misses it. 15's right behind him and puts it in.
St. Thomas.
Covis? Oh, there you go.
Cavis, yeah. So St. Thomas's height has been the biggest factor. Early in the game, it was their three-point shooting.
Right.
Lately, it's been their bigs.
Their height, yeah.
Yep, their height and their bigs have definitely taken over this
Yeah.
game.
So, you know, we'll see here. It looks like, you know, Oldbridge is trying to push the pace a little bit here on the inside, you know. See what they can do with it, but we'll see what happens
We're
here.
on UCLA here, which is...
Yeah. And you know what? You're going to leave, you know, Carter open. He's had a heck of a game today. I mean,
sophomore, long.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
he took 2 steps there and was at the basket.
he's a long drink of water there, that guy.
Yeah. 12 glass of water.
He really is. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, you see it though. I mean, like, to be 6'4" and like a gazelle, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And
Good shot.
Very good shot, just hit the back of the rim. But here it comes again with Old Bridge just missing some of the shots that they should have. Patel was inside and was able to take that, and he shot it back outside instead of taking the shot. But here we go, we got the foul on. Are they going to call that on?
So they want number 15 to be more
Val
aggressive.
Bueno,
They felt that Albie had a guy in the box there, and they want to make them pay. They wanted to make their height be the tail, you know.
And that's going to be the third foul on Val Bueno, so they're going to keep him. We only got 6 minutes left in the game, so I don't see him coming out.
No, he'll come out when he gets his 5th foul.
Yeah, he's going to finish this
They're
game.
down here, and they're 8. That's
Albie's
very
gonna
physical.
Go back in, and he's got. Oh, almost had the trick.
Oh, there's a push there.
Yeah,
You're gonna call 15, and that's the right call.
Yeah, I mean, Albie, the number 15 though, he's aggressive underneath the basket.
You know, I'm gonna give Kivas credit, man. He battled him off there, and he won the little battle there. He didn't win the war, but he won the battle.
Exactly, and he's been staying with him because I'll tell you what, 15 is like.
He frustrated him enough that he got that terrible foul there. You know.
Yep. But the shots are just—they're not falling for Old Bridge. You know what I mean?
Kivas again.
And the shots just are not falling for them. Yeah. It's not like they don't have the opportunity. They're just—it's almost like there's a lid on that. Yeah.
I wanted that for him.
I did too.
He's played so well.
Yeah, and that's I'd like to see Old Bridge get those inside shots and have them fall. They're just not falling for them. You know that they got them. They're just not falling.
Yeah, that's on the. Is that a shooting foul? No, for shooting foul.
And now he's. They're giving the officials a hard time. So here we go. Now we got Carter at the line. So we'll see what happens.
Some of the parents razzing on the officials for no reason.
But, you know, I'd like to see Old Bridge. They work hard inside, but those shots are just not falling for them. And you know, all those shots falling, this would be a totally different game.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they've had so many inside shots that just aren't going down.
So it's a 9-point game with 6 minutes exactly.
Yeah.
These next 2 possessions for Old Bridge are going to be huge.
Right. They got to score. They can't give it up with
and
nothing.
that pass isn't going to get it done. That's a very I wouldn't say lackadaisical pass, but not a good pass.
Right, like you said, and it's going to be important right now.
Yeah.
You've got to make that count, you know. And Patel being their number 1 shooter, he's definitely been blanked today.
Yeah, I mean, I think STA knew who their scorer was, and they've kind of taken that shot away. And the couple shots that Kirsch has gotten, he hasn't made a high percentage of them.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what happens now. We got 5:51 left. It's an 11-point game. We'll see what Old Bridge. Like you said, Old Bridge has to score. They got to score every time down now. They can't have any of this, like what you just saw, those lazy passes. Missing the easy inside shots. This is when they got to do it.
I mean, it's crunch time.
Yep,
so
this is it.
Now's the time.
And everybody's fouls aren't going to matter at this point. Everyone's staying in. It doesn't matter anymore,
No, but Bueno, take it to him. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Well, Bueno, he's got to be more aggressive. He's a big boy. He can use his body inside, take some of those points.
We got ISO, 1-on-1. We got Metal against Albion.
Yeah.
Metal takes it right to him.
And that's going to be 2 shots. Now, here we go. He's going to need these 2 shots to, move along here. These 2 shots will go a long way. So here we go, 24. This is Brandon Metal at the line. And he's going to put that one in. There we go.
Yeah, he needed that shot. Good free throw. He's another one. He scored a bunch of points this year, so he's been to the free throw line. He's got to make them.
He's a senior here, so like you said, the seniors, this could be their last game, so they're going to do what they got to do to stay in it.
Yep.
And he puts them both in. That's what they needed.
Another lefty shooter. That's like our 3rd one of the day.
Yeah. Oh, and Jennings is back in.
So here's
Old Bridge is
out
doing
of the full court press. They're going to get it. Oh, we got a call out on timeouts, STA.
Oh, that was a quick quick thinking by the coach there to get that timeout.
Yeah.
Wow, that saved that. I mean, Old Bridge's full court press definitely did what it needed to do and made him take a. I mean, right now they had to take that timeout just to get the ball up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
that was good. Listen, so here's Old Bridge pulling out the stops, right?
Right.
Pulling out the stops.
At this point, you have to.
Exactly.
You know.
You know, it's a 7-point ball game. They get a turnover there. They get a bucket there. It's a 5-point game, maybe a 4-point game. They caught him off guard. They got the big guy with the ball, which is probably isn't used to playing a lot with Tristan Harvey.
Right.
And he was scared to dribble the ball against the press, and they got him in a trap. It was a good job.
Yeah.
So now you can see they subbed him out. They brought the more guard friendly. There's so many kids on the court. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. They brought the more guard friendly team out.
And here we go now. Trying to feed it up. Now, nice. I mean, they got it up the court. I mean, with some scary passes, but they got it up the court.
Yeah, it worked.
You know, it definitely worked. But because in high school basketball, they only have a 10 count to get it across the half court line.
5:14 in the game. St. Thomas not in a hurry, up 7.
They're going to try to pass it
One
off.
more pass. Good job. Good shot.
And he's going to take that 3-point. That's Zymir Weaver. Puts it in for 3.
Yes, I mean,
Makes
you heard
it a
him as a
10-point.
freshman. You heard him call for it. He said one more. Jennings finds him in the corner. Good looking shot. Money ball. Give him all 3 of those.
And
good pass.
Nice pass. Nice little screen play there by
There comes
Cabas.
Kirsch.
And, Bel Bueno, take it to the hoop. He's a big body.
Yeah, I like
bring
that.
It in.
I liked it, though.
And that's
good.
the sad thing. Those shots are just
Kivitz
not
got
falling.
hurt. Kivitz got hurt. Looked like he turned his ankle down on the
You don't want to see
baseline
that.
over there. No.
That's not what you want to see.
No, he definitely was holding his left leg. Hey, but here we go. Here he goes, making another play for his team, keeping that ball alive.
Right.
And then he ended up finding what I thought was Mr. Meadow.
Yeah. And there again, those are those little shots that just are not falling for Old Bridge today.
Oh no, it was Victor. So they found Victor Presaporia.
Yep, and he's gonna
and that's all
go
that
to the line.
That plays all Kivas. Missed shot, kept it alive, found his teammate. Now they can trim the lead down with the clock stopped.
Exactly. But like you say, these little shots inside just are not falling for Old Bridge, and they need them to fall.
Yeah.
All right, well there you go. He's
Victor,
going to put
he
in
made
one.
and an 8-point game. He can make it an 8-point game with 4:36. Time is of the essence. For
Oh yeah, absolutely. They got to score every time they
2
can.
big free throws, though. Good job.
Yep, cut it down to single digits
So
again.
they backed out of the press, right? So they caught him in the press. Almost got the turnover, but now they backed off the press with the.
Which kind of surprised me. I mean, I thought their press was good. Number 23 is going to go. Oh wow, there you go.
Yeah, there's Harvey
Tristan
again.
Harvey
Same
just
spot.
turns around and throws it in.
I felt like that was deja vu. It was the same spot, same shot.
Everything. Yep. Back up to a double-digit lead. A no-shot foul.
Yep,
But I'm thinking, is that going to be on Jennings? If that is, that's going to be.
So it's on 23 on the hold. So it's on
okay.
Tristan Harvey there.
Okay, there you go. Because I'm like, they don't want Jennings to pull up another one, but we'll take that. There's
Come on, Victor lets it fly. 3-pointer,
And
no good.
Nice rebound, though, Bel
on the
Bueno.
bump, too.
Yeah.
Good
And
job.
that's the big body being inside.
Yep.
He's got to do what he's got to do.
Clearing out a little space for himself, carving out a little space.
And now here we go again. He's going to need these 2 points at the free throw line. 2 points from the free throw line. Old Bridge's coach is very comical over there. I've been kind of watching him. He gets a little excited into the game. But
I got to tell you, he caught my attention. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but he caught my
he
attention.
catches you. He gets a little excited over there talking to the guys. But,
He's letting them know. He said, listen, we're pressing. He's not worried about letting the
like
coach
they're
know.
Start getting a little more. He said, get a little more aggressive up here.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens now. They're going to let him bring it up the court, but we'll see what happens. 8 points.
4 minutes exact.
Yep, here we go. We're going to see what happens. And Scott's going to let it fly with nothing.
Bueno with another rebound.
Yeah, and big guy. And like you said, gets himself too excited there. But nice recovery. Coach is telling him to move it.
They were in a hurry to get that ball to get to Kirsch right there.
Yeah, you gotta score here though. I mean, you don't have a lot of time.
Another reaching foul.
Who they calling that one on?
I want to say it's Dan Jennings, number 11.
I think he called it on 4
Yeah,
actually.
so.
Yeah, number 4. That's his.
Okay,
It's only his
4.
second. Surprising. And Aiden Carden takes a second.
I gotta tell you, I know we mentioned it the last game as well, but the couple weeks ago, that scoreboard is very.
Yeah, it's great.
It's clear and it's
Definitely helping
You're not
us out
looking
here.
For it, yeah.
Definitely helping
They do a
out.
good
Because
job
Piscataway's
putting
new scoreboards are really nice.
You know who the foul was on too. They're doing a really
Yeah,
good job.
exactly. There you go. Well, and there Victor puts them both in. You know, trying to keep it under the double digits where
Hey,
it's
so
6
St.
points.
Thomas is in the penalty, so
Right.
You know, Old Bridge should be looking to attack on every play.
Yeah.
If they could hit their free throws.
There you go. Nice defense right
I'm
there.
going all the way to the basket. There you
And
go.
a foul. That's what they needed. That's
Hey, 4-point game, 3:19.
Yeah. I mean, games have not disappointed here.
Brandon Meadow, the senior guard.
You know, St.
Old
Thomas.
Bridge is in it. They got a chant going.
Yeah, and you know what? St. Thomas is slowed down. You know, it's just these two are just playing catch at the top of the key, waiting to get a double. Now they got a double team, and you got to get someone's
St. Thomas
open.
isn't in a hurry.
Right, Scott's outside there. You know, they're looking. Once they get that double team, they know they got somebody open.
Well, sorry, I'm sorry, my bad. That was my fault.
That was it.
There it is.
And you're gonna have the crowd yelling here. They don't like this foul, and they're gonna call that.
There's a problem with that rule right there, right? Like, and you finally trap and you get called for a foul. They just wasted.
Right.
They wasted a minute off the clock there. They didn't have to do anything.
Right. That's the third foul there on number 5. So
You know, if you gotta go man. So good job by Old Bridge going man. Gotta go man. Gotta trap here. Yep. Good job
and
there
that's
too.
what they're doing. You know. And there you go. And they find that big number 15
And there's the
Albina
height
in
again.
there.
You know, there's nobody gonna contest his height.
Yeah. And this is where Old Bridge needs to make every point count. Every shot's got to count. Every point's got to go in. Beautiful. That was
There's
beautiful.
Meadow.
Yeah. And that's what they need. They need every one of those to go in now.
Hey, you got it. You have to go full court. Yeah, there you go. Trap
Yeah.
him. Make him be a guard.
Oh, and 23. Oh, no shot. Oh,
I
but
gotta
15.
tell you, I love that shot for Old Bridge.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no.
And that's what I'm saying. Old Bridge, they need those to go.
Old Bridge STA doesn't need to take that shot.
Nope.
That's a good pass.
And there you
by
go. That was a nice pass. Nice
Tristan
inside.
Harvey. That might be the game.
Yeah. So now Old Bridge will take the timeout. Here to
Malbueno, going to the basket there. They get back. Their athleticism, makes it hard for them to finish that shot.
Yeah.
And STA turns them over and heads back the other way and gets a bucket.
Right. And like you say, STA, at this point, they don't need to rush anything. They don't need to make stupid shots. They just need to control the ball.
No, they can kill the clock. And
right.
So Old Bridge is going to be smart with their fouls here, too. They got 2 fouls to give.
Right.
So they can be aggressive.
And they're going to have to be.
And if you foul them outside the 3-point line, as long as they're not shooting, they're not
right.
taking any free throws. So you got to play the clock game here.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, you say Old Bridge, they just have to make every shot count.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, if you went back and you looked at it, what killed them is those simple inside shots that they missed all day.
Yeah.
They just had so many inside shots that just didn't fall for them.
Yeah. And then STA's bigs took over this game in the second half. So
did. Yes.
I mean, they're not great with the ball in their hands so much, but finishing it around the basket, rebounding around the basket. I mean, give Tristan Harvey some credit. He hit those two shots that looked like they were the same shot, same spot.
Exactly.
I mean, but those are 2 shots that go in, and then Albie has killed this team.
Oh yeah, his
Albie size has been a killer.
defense has definitely been, and like you said, he's been around the ball the whole game. He's under the basket, on the ball every time the shot goes up.
So, and take note that it also, their better player against all that action has been Kivas, and Kivas hasn't been in since he sprained his ankle or whatever he's got going on.
Looks like he's on the bench with ice on.
Yeah, he's definitely got ice. And, his sneakers are off, so I think he sprained his ankle. his left foot, his left shoe's off.
Yeah, but you know what? You leave it on the court at this point.
Yeah.
This could be
He
his
has
last game.
nothing to do.
No,
Yeah.
he had a great
He gave
game.
it his all, yeah.
He definitely did. But I think here, this is where Old Bridge is. They're taking too much time to get the shot. You know, where now St. Thomas doesn't have to hurry. Get it over, and they're just going to play catch. Oh, nice.
So the difference there was that Tristan Harvey, he took a couple possessions ago on the right, he took a three-pointer that they didn't need.
Right.
This time he does not take the three-pointer. He finds his teammate cutting to the basket, and these free throws might be the end of this game if he hits them both.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Carter's had a little problems with the free throw. He's left a few there.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does
Hey,
here.
he's young, right? So Carter's really young.
That's why I said his sophomore. I mean, come back in 2 years and see this kid.
Yeah.
He's
gonna be fun to watch for sure.
Definitely someone to watch in the future. You know. But like you say, St. Thomas has only got one senior on the team.
Yeah.
And that's number 5. You know, their top shooter, Aiden Uri. So St. Thomas is going to be in it for the long haul here.
Yeah.
You know. And
Well,
we
other
were worried
than
the whole
today-
game about the only 8 players, but they seem to know how to handle it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this kid came alive in the second half, Brandon Meadow.
Yeah, he definitely
We were
has-
calling him out early that they needed his scoring because he's one of the highest scoring players on this team.
Oh!
Off his foot, good play.
That was very good play there by number 5 for Old Bridge. That's that Cam.
Cam, you can't pronounce the
I
last
think
name.
it's Venencia. I think
it is
Venencia. So yeah, he did. He definitely came out of nowhere to stop that pass, but I just think Old Bridge is taking way too much time to get the shots
And
out.
one. Meadow
And they're
misses.
just not falling for him. They're just not falling for him.
38.8 seconds left, down 6, I'm sorry.
Down
He
6.
could cut it to 4 here.
Gonna put him on the line, so. See.
I mean, I gotta assume they're coming out in a full court press after these makes.
Right.
If he makes.
Yeah, they definitely got it. But like you said, I think they're just taking way too much time off the clock when they get down there.
Yeah.
There you go. Needed that. Definitely needed that. So it looks like
I'd be surprised if they're not coming out in a full court press after this make. They're gonna get a make on the baseline. They should be right into. I guess not. Bueno's all the way back almost though.
Yeah, he's back here.
Bueno.
Yeah, he's definitely there, and he puts them both in.
Okay, no, they're in the
there
full
we go,
court.
4 points, you know.
Yeah. I would love to see somebody more athletic on the back end here, though.
Yeah, they're just definitely. He just wants to get it across the court.
Yep, and they're gonna ticket this thing
time.
away. Yeah, they did a good
But
job.
they got a foul to give, which surprises me they haven't. There it is. There
yeah.
it is. But that's going to be 4. Is that 4 on 30? Is he calling that on
23.
35?
23.
Oh, he's going to call it on.
He's gonna call it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I think that would have been pretty much it for Balbueno, but. All right.
Yeah,
well,
they called it on Patel.
Oh no, it was Balbueno. That's his 5th.
Bueno, this is 5th.
That's what I thought they were going to call it there. He's had a great game, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid, he probably one of the best games, ever. He played a great game, and the fans should let him know it.
Do we know what grade he's in?
I don't.
He's a
a
junior.
junior.
He'll be
we
back
got another
next
year
year.
with
That's
him,
good.
yeah. But he played a phenomenal
Yeah.
game. He definitely kept Old Bridge in the game.
I like to see him, if over the next summer, develop his game a little more offensively with a little maybe a lefty righty hook shot, because he's never going to be one kid that jumps out the gym, but a little hook shot, little floater might help his game a little
And like
bit.
you say, he's a big boy. He can get inside.
Yeah. Take a
he
little
makes
bump,
his
drop the little floaters in.
Now there you go. Those 2 missed free throws could be a big thing here. Oh, and Old Bridge trying to go a little too fast.
Yeah, they didn't have a choice, I guess, but.
And they had the foul. Well, now that's the 5th foul for team foul. So that's going to put him back on the line.
He's gonna put Aiden Carter on the line for 2.
And like
well,
you said,
1 and
Aiden
1.
hasn't been a positive.
No, 2 shots. They're in the penalties. 2 shots here.
I mean, he hasn't been a guaranteed either. So.
Yeah.
See
Well, I
what
think
happens.
they might have found the right person, but or not.
Yeah, but like you say, Balbueno, I think, kudos to him. He played a great game. Like you said, once he gets developed, he's a big body. He gets himself inside, but he definitely kept Old Bridge in the game.
Yeah.
Definitely did what he needed to do to keep him in the game.
Yeah. Big steal by Jennings.
Nice steal there by
And a
Jennings.
foul. This game's over.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
this is
Old Bridge has left it out on the court.
15.5 seconds left, and They're going to put Jennings on the line. I mean, he's had a great game too. This guy, Dan Jennings, he's definitely had a.
Yeah. Oh, he comes across to me as their best overall, all-around player.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, he's got 250 points in there. He's not their leading scorer, but he's definitely at the top. He's their second leading scorer next to Aiden Herr.
But he's like on the ball everywhere he went. He was
smart kid too.
Yeah, his defense. He knew where all his teammates were at all times on the court, making some really good passes.
And not in a hurry.
Yeah.
He plays well with his teammates.
Oh, and that
that's
rimmed
gonna
in
do
and
it.
out. That'll do it for the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good game.
by both teams. They did it. And Yuri's going to end the game with a slam as a senior.
Hey, they counted it too.
And they did. Time on the clock. So that'll end the game as 71-62 St. Thomas over Old Bridge. A great game, but not a blowout either way. It looked at some points it was
definitely
going to be
a playoff game.
Yeah. At some point, it looked like it was going to be a blowout, but Old Bridge stayed in it, played a great game. So, all right. Thanks, Kevin, for another good game.
So I got to tell you, coach is not happy about that dunk at the end, the Old Bridge coach.
Oh, okay.
He is barking about the extra point, the dunk.
Nobody came down and defended him. Nothing you can do.